Hello, thank you for joining me on this rewarding journey as we continue to take a look at one of the most exciting, fast growing, and highly profitable film industries in the world, Nollywood. Over the years, Nollywood has grown remarkably into a multi-billion dollars film business with endless opportunities. This episode of Everything Film from Crystalline Studios looks at the business side of Nollywood and its profitability and how filmmakers are making a profit, and most importantly, how you can also join the booming industry and make a profit when you become a filmmaker. I am Shelley, or I hidden. Stay tuned as we break it down step by step. Let us talk numbers. In terms of output, Nigerian film industry, also known as Nollywood, is the second largest film industry in the world, only after Bollywood, producing thousands of films annually, far higher than the number of films produced in Hollywood. Let's talk about what matters: money. When we do business, it is basically because of money, profit, right? While Nollywood may have the biggest budget, Nollywood filmmakers are making insane profit with relatively low production costs. In 2023 alone, Nollywood films grossed over 6.94 billion naira, which is to the tune of $9 million at the Nigerian box office. 2. The global streaming industry like Netflix, Showmax, Amazon Prime have collectively invested millions of dollars in acquiring and producing original Nigerian content. 3. The industry employs over 1 million people, making it the largest private sector employer in Nigeria. Nollywood has evolved into a significant cultural and economic force, consistently producing films that resonate with audiences both domestically and internationally. Now let's talk about the box office performance. In 2023 alone, Nollywood films accounted for 39% of Nigeria's total box office revenue, generating approximately 2.8 billion naira out of the 7.4 billion naira. And this marked an increase from the previous year's 30% share. In 2024, the industry's upward trajectory continued, with total box office revenue reaching 11.5 billion naira, a 60% increase from 2023. Nollywood's contribution was substantial, with several films surpassing the 100 million naira mark. Now let's take a look at the top grossing Nollywood films and the producers, and the number one on this list is Everybody Loves Jennifer 2024, produced by Funke Akindele. This film grossed over 1.88 billion naira, setting a new benchmark for Nollywood productions. The second film we'll touch on is Alakada Bad and Bougie, still in the year 2024, produced by Toyin Abraham. This comedy amassed 500 million naira, highlighting her prominence in Nollywood. The third one is The Beast of Two Worlds, also known as Ajakadu, produced also in the year 2024 by Eniola Ajao, raked in over 250 million naira. The fourth one is Adao Modadi, still in the year 2024, produced by Messi Aigwe, which grossed in over 200 million naira. And the fifth one is that biopic film Fumulayo Ransom Kuti, produced by Bolanle Austin Peters, and which grossed in over 150 million naira. Also, Lakatabu by Odunade Adekola raked in over 200 million naira. Now we take it back to the year 2016, The Wedding Party Part 1, produced by Ebony Live and directed by Kemi Aditiba. That movie grossed in 452.29 million naira, becoming a cultural phenomenon. And The Wedding Party Part 2, which was in the year 2017, directed by Niyi Akimolayo, this sequel continued the success, earning 433.20 million naira. And there are so many other films the time will not permit us to touch on now. These figures underscore the Nollywood's growing profitability and its capacity to produce commercially successful films. The industry's resilience, coupled with increasing investments and improvements in production quality, positions Nollywood as a formidable player in a global film landscape. Unlike Hollywood, where big budget productions run into millions of dollars, Nollywood films are produced with significantly lower budget. Some Nollywood films were produced with as low as 3 million naira and as high as 160 million naira, yet they generate revenue that is sometimes tenfold through cinema releases, streaming platforms, and DVD sales. So, where exactly is all this money coming from? Well, Nollywood has multiple revenue streams, making it an investor's paradise. One is cinema and box office earnings. Major cinemas in Nigeria, such as Film House and Genesis, have helped Nollywood films to generate millions in ticket sales. Top Nollywood films like The Wedding Party and Brotherhood grossed between 400 million naira and 800 million naira in Nigerian cinemas alone. Omogeto, the saga grossed over 600 million naira at the box office, proving that local productions can be massively profitable. 2. Streaming and digital distribution is another stream. With the rise of platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube, Nollywood films now have a global audience. Platforms like Netflix pay between $10,000 and $100,000 per Nollywood film to acquire Nigerian films depending on the market value and quality, giving filmmakers instant profit and exposure. Some exclusive Netflix Nollywood originals have even exceeded this. YouTube has also become a major revenue source through monetization and ad revenues. 3. Another stream is the DVD. Despite the rise of different streaming platforms, DVD sales remain a crucial stream revenue, especially in rural areas where internet access is limited, making money upfront. Although DVD market has really declined, video on demand (VOD) platforms like Iroko TV continue to generate millions of dollars in subscription from Nollywood lovers worldwide. Brand sponsorship and product placement is another. Some Nigerian filmmakers partner with brands, integrating their products into films in exchange for sponsorship and funding. Brands are paying millions to have their products placed strategically in blockbuster films. So this creates another stream of revenue beyond ticket sales and streaming. Now that you see the money flowing in, the question is, how can you profit from Nollywood, right? All right, here is how. First and foremost, the demand for high quality film is growing. So work on unique script, secure funding, and partner with distribution platforms to sell your content. 1. Learn the craft and understand the business. Before diving in, you need to master both filmmaking and the business side of the industry. Learn to know and understand filmmaking, even if you have the funds. It's not enough to have the resources, it's not enough to have the funds to produce movies. You need to understand, in fact, understand what it entails to be in that industry and also the business aspect of it. We have people who are in there who do not understand the business aspect of it, and they have put in money and they come back with burnt fingers, in fact, burnt hands. So you need to know all of this. It is very important. Learn cinematography, script writing, directing, editing, name it. If it's just for you to have an idea of what it is, that might suffice for a start. 2. Start small and build your portfolio. I cannot say this enough. You do not need millions to make your first film. Start with short films, a low-budget project. As a matter of fact, use a smartphone if necessary. Showcase your work on YouTube and other social media platforms to gain visibility and attract potential investors. There are different categories of budgets and you can choose one of these. Very low budget film could be between 1.5 million and 2 million, and that's because things have become very expensive now. The second one, low budget film between 2 million and 5 million, high budget film between 5 million and 17 million, very high budget film from 25 million upwards, all right, to 160 to 100 million. It all depends on the funds you have. All right, so you can see that you can work within any of this budget and you will still make something out of it. But you need to be sure of what you want to do, and remember, learn, get to know and understand filmmaking and the business part of it. 3. Network and collaborate. The film industry thrives on networking. Attend film festivals, join Nollywood groups. There are various groups that you can join and connect with directors, cinematographers, and other crew members because they can actually help you to come in and be a player in the industry. Collaboration is key. Many successful Nollywood filmmakers started by working with professionals before venturing out on their own. So, if you are starting, you can also do that. Partner with people, collaborate with people, get to meet with established professionals, let them guide you, let them put you through. It might be a bit difficult to break through, but when you're consistent and they know that truly you know what you're doing, they've been seeing some of the things you do on social media because they check them out, they check people out. Okay, you just don't get into the DMs, start call, sending them messages and calling them, asking them, you've not, I can do this, I can do that, but they're seeing nothing on your social media platform. It shows that you're not into what they are into. So when you start showing what you do on social media platforms and you get in touch with them after a while, because there are so many other people like you wanting to meet with them or get in touch with them, they will eventually notice you, check you out, and see that truly you have what they want and they will help you out. Another thing is securing funds for your film. Raising funds can be challenging. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. But then it is possible because there are various options that you can make use of. One, self funding. Use personal savings or crowdfunding. Two, as you keep growing and gaining momentum, you can have access to approach companies for funding in exchange for product placement. Three, leverage online platforms for distribution. 4. Gone are the days when you needed a cinema release to make money. Distribute a film on YouTube and films that meet up with the quality specification of streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime. Pitch your film to these platforms for license and deals. 5. YouTube. Monetize your content through ads and audience engagement. 6. VOD platforms, sites like Iroko TV and Showmax cater specifically to African content. 7. Market and promote your film aggressively. It's not just about, jumping around, dancing around, calling on people to help you out. You've got to be strategic about it and be intentional about it as well. 8. Use social media marketing on platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. 9. Work with influencers and celebrities to promote your film. 10. Organize film premieres and exclusive screenings to build hype. Another thing you need to do is reinvest your profit and scale up. Once you start making money, do not just keep spending. It's about you making profit and making money and being established in the industry or in the business. All right, so as soon as you start making money, keep reinvesting it in what you're doing. Reinvest in better equipment, in bigger projects and wider distribution. This is how Nollywood top filmmakers continue to grow their businesses.
Wala, wala, wala. What we did, we were just trying to protect.
No, Daddy, nobody protects anybody with lies. No.
Now, let's talk about the future of Nollywood. You think Nollywood is big now? Wait until you see what is coming. More people, individuals, private investors are injecting more money into this sector. With the rise of high-budget productions, international collaborations, and better cinema infrastructure, Nollywood may be set to hit $20 billion by 2030. You heard me right. As we round off on this edition, I'll leave you with this. Nigerian filmmakers continue to prove to the world that you do not need Hollywood budget to make profitable films. With strategic planning, digital distribution, and smart marketing, you can build a successful career in Nigerian filmmaking industry. If you found this video insightful, like and subscribe to this channel, and also make comment on what aspect of Nollywood excites you the most. Look out for the next video. I am Shelly, or I human. Thank you.